All right, so what do you think about this team here, Fred? Kind of surprising everybody. You know better than that they're just taking shots at the quarterback country and say Blake Bortles can't do this. And you know what? So far, he's done it.
I'm not surprised at, where they are now. They finished the year strong last year when Coach Marone took over. And then inserting, behind the scenes, but he's still there, and he has tons of knowledge. And Coach Coach Coughlin. I mean, so with he and Coach Marone, it's like a two-headed monster. And then they made some great moves in the offseason, bringing in Calais Campbell, A.J. Boyer, to shore up that defense after all the money they had invested in it previous years. And I think, when they went and got Cam Robinson at left tackle, to help Blake out some more. I think what's happened in the media, they've seen Blake a quarterback who, he's just a brawler. They like to compare him to Big Ben in the sense that, when Big Ben was younger, he would extend the plays and break things down. And Big Ben, when you're a gunslinger, you're going to throw some interceptions here and there. But Blake wasn't always, making the best decisions. And, when he turned the ball over, that almost equated to automatic loss, no matter how many turnovers he ended up with, because one would be a pick six here or there or something like that. And with Blake, he lost his confidence. And I think in this particular season, the defense being so outstanding and playing above, the stratosphere type, results that they've been attaining this season, it took some – I think it calmed Blake down a little bit, and I think he realized, look, I don't have to do it all. And I forgot about Leonard Fournette. I cannot forget about Leonard, the addition of Leonard, and that run game has taken some pressure off of Blake as well. So he doesn't have to do everything he thought he had to do, his first couple of years in the league. There was a stretch in December where he didn't throw a single interception. Had 300 yards against Indy, another 200-plus, 2 touchdowns against Seattle, and then finished off with Houston, 300-plus and 3 touchdowns, so with no turnovers. So as long as he's protecting the football, he can lead this team to a championship.
Were you surprised at what you saw on Sunday after the week before against Buffalo? They only racked up 230 total yards, and Bortles passed for less than he ran, and then they roll up 45 on the Steelers on the road. That had to have surprised you.
It was definitely surprising, especially to go up there twice in a season as we did, but they put up a lot more points than we did back in 2007. And, 30 was the outcome the first time around week 5. And to go up and put 45, it just shows that this team has tons and tons of potential, and that 4th and 1, 4th and goal from like the 1.5-yard line, power play right down the gut of the Steelers defense, that set the tone. And I know they automatically said, this is our mindset. This is what we're coming up here to do. And they went up there and they did what they had to do. The Steelers made some great plays, in clutch moments, but Jacksonville did enough to hold them off. And I think their confidence is so high, they believe they can go into New England and do the same thing. So I'm really looking forward to a great matchup Sunday.
Talking to the great Fred Taylor, former All-Pro running back, member of the 10,000-yard rushing club. When I watch Brady and the Patriots, generally speaking, it's really tough to get to Brady. He gets rid of the ball quickly, and he gets great protection. Do the Jags believe they can get to him?
Look, I got into almost every team that they've played this year. I think they finished second in the league in sacks. They believe they can get to him. I talked to Telvin this week. They believe they're having a good game plan inserted. And the key to getting to Tom is you want to be able to, you want to try and play. You don't want to disguise yourself out of the ball game where you're so concentrating so much on disguising, and you're out of position. The front four is going to be the key. If you can zone up behind and get a good rush with the front four, and I don't mean just the defensive ends, because Tom wants to step in the pocket. Having played in New England those 2 years and having, seen tons and tons of film of Tom. Quarterbacks that step up in the pocket and they want to be in that pocket, those are the guys that are most successful, not the guys that want to, step outside to rush Tom wants to be in the pocket. So the interior rush from the D tackles, Malik Jackson, Aubrey Jones, occasionally when Calais goes inside, that's going to be the key to getting pressure on Tom. Having those guys in Ngakoue and Fowler jet upfield to force Tom to step up, and then having Calais Campbell with his 6'12" frame get interior pressure and put those hands up, that's going to be the key.